Hi guys, this is Ken from Tech Open once again with another unboxing. This time with a Philips computer monitor that I purchased. It's basically a low-end budget, it's a budget monitor that I caught my eye. I like the design. The price was, really good for what you have. I mean, it's not a 4K screen. It's a full HD screen. It's pretty decent price for what you get. I paid around 180 euros for this or less. So it's a pretty awesome price for what you're getting. It's a 27-inch screen, beautiful design. I've heard pretty good things about it. So let's test this out. I'm going to tell you what's included in this screen. So as I said, it's an LCD screen, a LED screen, IPS display, 27 inches, diagonal. Total viewing area is 597 millimeters horizontally and 336 vertically. 16:9 ratio, so it's a widescreen. It's not a super wide screen or for a normal screen. It's a widescreen. Full HD at 60 Hertz. And it has a smart response of 5 milliseconds. In terms of ratio, we're talking about 1000 to 1, and we also have something from Philips which is called smart contrast, and in case you already don't know what that is, the smart contrast is 20 million to 1, and if you don't know what it is, it's basically an option that Philips monitors have, and it simulates, let's say you have a dark image. The LED screen actually lightens down, it darkens to give a more of a contrast dark effect. So it makes blacks look blacker when they're truly not. And when you have lighter colors, it also compensates for that. So it kind of simulates more contrast. It doesn't always work well, I'm guessing, because if you have an image that has both dark images and light, light colored images with lots of light, you're gonna probably lose a bit there, okay? So have that in mind. If you're wondering what's the difference between the TN displays and the IPS displays, is basically this. The TN displays have a better response time for like better prices than the IPS displays, but the IPS display actually has better viewing angles, and color reproduction normally is pretty much better than, you pay a little bit more, but you get better color reproduction and the viewing angles are much better, just, if you don't know yet, okay? In terms of design, what caught my attention in this monitor was exactly that. I mean, I looked at it, and the first thing that caught my eye was the size, since it's a 27-inch screen, which is pretty good. It's not too big, it's not too small. And it also has a very thin bezel. So when we do the unboxing, you're actually going to be able to see how thin the bezel is. It really caught my attention. Like the design of it, it has a glossy finish on the front, besides the monitor itself, which is actually more of a matte finish. And then on the rear, of the panel, you have like a brushed metal surface kind of effect, all black. So in terms of design, I think I like it a lot. The base plate could be a little bit more modern. Instead of that round kind of plate that it has, there are much nicer bases, but I don't really care that much about that. So yeah, so let's check this out. Let's do the unboxing, guys. So in terms of the box, you can see what it's like here in the front. Let me see if I can lift this. This is what it's like. Sideways, back, and the reference right here. I'm gonna open this up, guys. So as you can see, we have this CD right here, which I believe has the manuals in PDF format. Exactly. We have a quick start manual. So it shows you what should come in the box, how to mount the base plate, how you connect the charger, and this must probably connections depending on which model you pick, variant. And yeah, you can read this later on if you buy this. Comes with a little cable organizer thingy. You have the power brick right here. So it's a basic power brick. Let me see if I can show you. See the power brick. We have a Vga cable, which to me makes no sense. It should come with an HDMI cable. It didn't come with an HDMI cable, but you know, whatever. Charging cable, which in my case has a European 2-pin connector. Let me show this to you really quickly. Since I live in Portugal. And you have the base plate. So now let's check out the monitor itself. Substantially heavy. Now let's pull this out. So here it is, guys. Let me just put this like so. That's pretty big. That's a big screen for someone who's used to 15-inch screens. I mean, laptop screens, it's pretty big. It's not a 32-inch, but for me that I'm used to like 16-inch screens, 15-inch screens, I mean, it's really big. Not used to having such a big screen, so it's nice, you know? It's relatively thin, as you can see. And let me show you the base. And the menu controls right here. The base connection. And you have the rear as well. I remind you that this mount right here, it's Vga 100 by 100. Here are the connections you can see. The MHL HDMI port, the HDMI port, the VGA port. You have the HDMI audio out port and the charging port right there. Mount the base plate so you can see how it looks. So what you have to do is you have these 3 little holes right here. One is a screw, like it has a thread, and the other ones are just 2 alignment holes. You have to line these 2 little pins in the 2 holes and then screw that little screw in the threaded part. So this would go like this. So, and then you screw this in here, so you need no screwdrivers, you don't need anything, you can just do this manually, and it goes like so. Tighten this, close that, and you're done. So, goes something like that. So, very nice. Now, in terms of adjustments, you can basically just tilt the screen, I believe. Yeah, you can only tilt it, like so. It doesn't have any swivel this way. You have to actually turn the base itself. If you want to turn it, it doesn't have any adjustment whatsoever. So you can just tilt it. And it goes, this is the max it tilts. Doesn't tilt more. This must be like something like, I don't know, maybe 15 degree tilt, 10 to 15 degree tilt that way. And from vertical, if you tilt it forward, it's a little bit less. It must be like 5 degrees tilt. It has a little bit of a wobble to it. As you can see, it kind of wobbles. I don't know if you can see in the video. Yeah. So, I mean, if you hit the table a lot, you're going to notice this wobble a bit. But only if you hit the table like with some force. Now in terms of size, it's pretty big. It's a pretty decent screen, if I can say so myself. It's pretty nice. So yeah, thanks guys, thanks for watching the video. This has been the unboxing and quick review of the Philips 274E5 monitor. More specifically, the 274E5QHSB 00 model. So if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe, because I'm going to make another video, testing this out with some gaming and some videos. And yeah, I hope you like it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. See you later.